Looking for all-court performance? This is a Tennis Warehouse shoe review of the Mizuno Neo Ace. A new offering from Mizuno, the Neo Ace is designed to help you move at your best. Featuring some of the speedy elements taken from the Wave Exceed Tour, with added stability and durability that is found in the Wave Enforce Tour, the Neo Ace provides a great balance of all the things competitors look for in a court shoe. The Energy XP is the most cushioned and responsive foam used by Mizuno to date. For added stability while keeping the weight down, the Agility frame delivers unmatched support during intense multi-directional movements. 3D solid material on the uppers is flexible, breathable, and wear-resistant, while the DX rubber outsole grips the court well and is backed by a 6-month outsole durability guarantee.
This right here is my favorite shoe of 2026. It checks every box for me in terms of what I look for in a tennis shoe. It was really comfortable right out of the box with no break-in period needed. It was a really good fit for my feet as well, even though I do have a E-width foot. And I thought the cushioning underfoot was really nice, and that's what kind of stood out to me right out of the box. But where this shoe really shines is on court. I thought the shoe did an excellent job supporting my feet. When I was moving around, I felt really locked into place. And then when I changed direction aggressively, the shoe felt super stable as well. And what I also really like about this shoe is the traction. There was enough grip there that when I could push off aggressively, I wasn't slipping at all. But when I did need to kind of slide out of my shots, there was plenty of give and I could easily do so. I've been actually looking for a shoe to kind of rival my favorite shoe, which is the A6 Court FF3 for a while now. And I finally found it with this Neo Ace. In terms of stability, I think it's about 95% there of the Court FF3, and it's probably not quite as responsive, but on the flip side, it has a more plush cushioning. It's lighter weight. It doesn't have that unitongue, so I can slip my foot in and out of it easier. And on top of that, it has a 6-month durability guarantee. So if you love the Court FF3 like I do, or if you're just looking for an amazing match day shoe, you'll definitely have to check out the Neo Ace.
I wasn't dodging bullets quite as well as Neo was in the Matrix in my new pair of Mizuno's Neo Ace, but I gotta say, other than maintaining the white color of my pair, these shoes basically check every box for a premium fit, feel, and performance. I'll start off with a weight. 14.3 ounces on the average means that shoe is definitely lightweight, but it had a surprising amount of support. I was really impressed with the upper, the way it bent, flexed, breathed. I even liked the tongue and the flat laces. This is probably one of the first times I've ever really liked a flat lace. The nice padding on the tongue, very well ventilated as well. Just everything about this shoe, including the length, was spot on for my size 11 foot. Medium width was there as well, and for once, they actually have an official medium width to the arch height, which really complements my high instep foot type. Throw in a sole warranty on this shoe, and basically just makes it one of the best shoes I've worn in a long time.
Like both Mark and Jason mentioned, this shoe is pretty much everything you might be looking for in a court shoe. So I'll talk about what I really enjoy about this. Of course, the comfort here is incredible, just really plush, soft. And sometimes I feel like with more comfortable shoes, there tends to be a little bit of a drop off as far as stability and the ability to really sort of turn and burn out of the corners. But thankfully, this is a really functional shoe when it comes to lateral support and stability. Just incredibly stable. I felt like I could move at my fastest, and I was even getting to balls that were surprising me. And I'm a more defensive player, so that's always going to go a long way for how I like to maneuver around the court and build points. But these are just so impressive, honestly. I couldn't really find a single dislike. I was a little bit apprehensive initially about this bottom section here, and because that part on the Wave Exceed Tour 7s caused some traction issues for me, but thankfully the heel portion and the forefoot are offset just enough so that this midfoot shank does not come into contact with the court, so no issues with traction or performance there. And all around, this is just an incredibly fast shoe. I really feel like I could reach top speeds in these, get to that extra ball, and yeah, I would highly recommend trying these out, especially since they come backed by a 6-month outsole guarantee.
I know at this point in the review, it's gonna sound like we're all hyping this shoe up, but it is a really, really good and comfortable addition from Mizuno. I've liked pretty much most of their shoes in the past for the simple fact, very comfortable, well cushioned. But this one here kind of sits in the middle of their Speedy Exceed Tour, between that and the more stable, heavier Enforce Tour. And I think it's just a really good all-arounder. I really like the cushioning in this one. For me, when I tested the Exceed Tour, it was just maybe a little too light, a little too flexible. It lacks some support for me. So this one here actually is kind of like perfect kind of speed and weight for me, about as low as I'd like to go. And then with the Enforce Tour, I like the comfort and stability of that shoe, but I felt like the cushioning just sort of bagged out after about a month. I find that this one a little more responsive, the cushioning's still good after testing it for about a month. It's just a really good all-arounder. Like Jay said, it competes with that Asics Court FF3 as a great all-around shoe, but for those of you that find that one a little hard to get into, like me with that booty, this one's much easier with a regular tongue. So just great access. I love that it still has the durability guarantee. I like this colorway that we sell. The one that we're testing is a prototype cosmetic, but I like the colors that they have. So all in all, I'm gonna keep wearing this. I'll probably put it like in my top 5 favorite shoes right now. That wraps up our shoe review of the new Mizuno Neo Ace. For more information on these shoes or anything tennis related, be sure to head to Tennis Warehouse, Tennis Warehouse Europe, or Tennis Only.